Hey everyone, I'm Max from Raven, and I'm going to quickly show you one of our latest features, the context profiles. They are a way of making custom agents within Raven by adding special instructions, and you can also make reusable snippets that Raven can use. So let's get started. You can see I have a Rhino and Grasshopper open here. So first of all, I'm going to open Raven. And so that you know where you can find these features, you open the settings by clicking the settings icon, and then you can see here profile, standard profile loaded. There's more profiles being loaded. It takes a second, but also you can click edit profiles, and this will take you into the browser and bring you to the context profile page. So yes, I'm gonna first show you something that we are doing within Rhino though. So I'm gonna show you how to make a reusable snippet that Raven can use. And if you click here now on the drop down, you can see other profiles are loaded, and I can click any of them to activate them. For now, I'm not gonna do that. Okay, I don't need Raven for the first thing. I'm just gonna drop here a snippet that I prepared. So very, very basic. Just an office volume, right? It's really nothing special. A square, extruded so that I have a number of floors, a roof, and exterior facade, right? And that's, I called this type A. Then I have a type B office, which is longitudinal, and then I have a type C office, which requires a curve input. Let me do that. Here we go. So this one has an atrium, right? Yeah, so very basic, but you're going to see how I can reuse them, right? So now again, I'm going to open Raven. I'm going to go to the settings, open the context profile editor page. And now that I'm here, let me walk you through this page. You have your own profiles here. You can create a new one here. And then you have profiles made by other people. And the one with the Raven here, those are official. That's the ones that we made for you guys to use. So now there's a second header, snippets. You can see that I uploaded some already. You see I've been testing this yesterday. And third, we have some FAQ here. Also, while we're at it, we have a help page. This video will be there, and there's just in general, like if you're stuck somewhere, you can go to that page. And if you need more help, you can email us at support@raven.build anytime. So I'm gonna take this snippet here and upload it, right? And I'm gonna call this demo office snippet A. And I'm gonna describe what it does. So I'm gonna say this is a snippet that creates a volume based on a square footprint. And I'm gonna call this a building volume. Okay? This visibility here doesn't really matter. No one can see your snippets anyways. No one can download them unless your profile is public. But then also the visibility doesn't matter because a public profile will also load any snippets that are in it. So now that I uploaded my snippets, I'm going to create a context profile. And to do that, I'm going to press new, give it a name, demo office context profile. I'm going to put it on public. On a pro plan, you can also make it private that other people can't see it. On a free plan, it's going to be public for everyone. And now I can add custom instructions. So basically, I'm going to add these 3 office types. I'm going to use the one that I just uploaded so you can see it. The other ones are ones that I uploaded yesterday. I'm going to say, hey, or I don't have to say, hey Raven, but like this context profile is for quickly trying out building configurations on a plot, basically. And now, since I did this already yesterday, I'm just gonna copy the whole custom instructions from here. So I can click edit to edit any profile. I'm gonna paste these instructions in here, and when I upload this, upload it successfully, great. So here it is, our new context profile. Oh, actually it didn't save the snippets, so I'm gonna do that again. Okay, so there you go, the snippets are in the profile now. That's important because if they don't appear here, Raven will not be able to find them when it's running. And here you see the instructions that I wrote. It's very basic, but you can put anything in there, like literally anything. I'll show you the Ladybug one in a second. Yeah, general instructions, you're a highly skilled assistant, generating office buildings, and here I explain the snippets that it has available, and some more instructions, and I can also tell it like stop when you have done what the user asked for. So you can also try nudging Raven in a certain direction if you're having problems with something. Okay, now enough of the editor. I'm gonna go back into Raven and open up the settings, and now I will find my newly made context profile here, right? I'm gonna load that by selecting it here, close that, and then I'm gonna ask Raven, hey Raven, what context profile is loaded right now? That's just to show you that when you load the context profile, Raven has the special instructions right away, right? Demo office context profile is currently loaded. Great. To start, please provide the site geometry or specify which building type you would like to place. So I'm going to reuse this curve from before as the site, right? Because I gave some instructions in the profile on how to place the buildings on the site. So please add one type A and one type B building on my site. Make the type A building 12 stories. And since in my snippet I defined a slider for the number of stories of the building, Raven will first of all load these snippets, which you can see here in a second, and then it can of course edit my snippets to adjust them to the current task, right? So let's imagine I have a task that's like, I do it often, but it's different every time, right? I want to have it parametric. So that's what's happening now. I'm gonna load a basic office building, but this time it should be 12 stories, right? The other time it's 8 and so on. But that's just what context profiles do. They make certain workflows like reusable within Raven, right? Okay, what you can see now, I forgot to reference the curve actually, but Raven was smart enough to use the query model objects to find the site geometry itself. So that's really cool. Normally I just place a curve component like this and then reference the site, right? I forgot to do that. So Raven found a way to import my geometry for me. And now it placed the two buildings. You can see them here. For now they're on the same origin, right? So both of them have a center point, anchor A, and now it's just trying to arrange them that they're not on top of each other but separate, because I specified that in the context profile as well, right? And here we are. They're next to each other. One is 12 stories. Let me check. Floor is 10. I couldn't go higher, but anyways, yeah, there you go. And that's how you use them. Context profiles have a lot of potential, right? Because there are a lot of different kind of specialized workflows that you might be doing within your company or whatever you're using Raven for, that you have to instruct Raven in a certain way so that it's successful. But with a context profile, you can make sure that it's always the same, right? That you have always the same context, that Raven knows what to do, and you can even add pre-configured snippets like these groups. I made them before. Raven can reuse them. That's super powerful. I'm also just going to show how it works with Ladybug, right? So I'm going to create a new chat. Ladybug is an environmental analysis tool. Hey Raven, what context profile is loaded now? And even if you've never done, let's say, a solar irradiation or something analysis, you will be able to do it with the Ladybug context profile. So it's an official Ladybug context profile. It enables environmental analysis, solar, wind, temperature, and includes tools like a PV potential analysis workflow. And it's already warning me, my Rhino units are in millimeters, but Ladybug requires meters. So this is like specialized information that you need to know when you're using Ladybug, because the Ladybug simulations rely on meter measurements, right? And if you use millimeters, Raven is going to remind you to change that. And if we click into the profile, it's here. You can see that I instructed Raven to make sure the document units are in meters before proceeding with any task, right? So that's why it asked me, or why it told me that it's in millimeters. And now it's still loaded, or not. I'm going to use this profile again, and I'm going to say, so I know, what kind of snippets are available in this context profile? Load one as an example, please. All right, the following snippets are available: monthly analysis period, PV potential, and load EPW from URL, right? And so it loaded this snippet, which I prepared. Here you can load a weather file. EPW files are weather files. And you need a link to a file. And what's really cool, I can just ask Raven, like, where can I get a weather file for Rio de Janeiro? Because they have good weather. And within the context profile, I instructed Raven to always direct the user to this Ladybug web page with a lot of weather files all around the world. Like each of these dots is one location, right? So I'm going to go over Rio de Janeiro is somewhere down here, or not. Where is it? I think here we are. So, okay, that's too far north. Here we go. No? Yes, it is. Yes, yes. Okay, I'm going to copy the link, right? I'm not going to download. You can also download a zip file, but we don't want to do that. I'm just going to copy the link. And I could add it here, but I'm just going to send it to Raven. And now Raven is going to replace my link here so that I can get the Rio weather file into my Ladybug. Just looking around the script. Yeah. Okay, there we go. I have updated the EPW snippet with the URL. Great. So yeah, I will show you another snippet, which is actually like a whole workflow. Now let's load the PV analysis workflow. So there I made a really quite a complex, let me delete this first, quite a complex script. You'll see it appear now. All right, what do you mean complex, but a bit bigger, and it's going to load that in. There you go, just as I prepared it. And now we have a weather file and geometry that are required inputs, right? So I'm going to give it First, I'm going to change my unit settings to meters. Apply, yeah. Scale my solar panel to a sensible size. Let's say we're looking at a roof, 10 meters by 12 meters maybe. I'm gonna add that here, and then I'm gonna add like some blocking, maybe a chimney or whatever, or a neighbor. It's gonna be blocking our a little bit of sun, so you'll see how that influences our PV production. And I'm gonna reference those. I'm gonna make this into a surface. Okay, and you can see the input geometry is down there. I'm gonna connect that. And now we already see the script is working. There's one more thing to do, which I know what it is, but let's see if Raven also knows. Okay, I added the geometry. What else is missing? I don't see the electricity production yet. And actually the thing is, we just need to run the simulation. It's currently on false, so that it doesn't run on every update to the Grasshopper script. So Raven is inspecting the setup, and it will find out in due time that that the run parameter is not set to true. So set the start simulation toggle to true. This will trigger the radiation component. All right, let's do that. Technically Raven could also do that for me, but I put it into ask mode so that it doesn't. And now that you see, I turned the simulation on, and we see the electricity output of this surface, if it were a PV panel, over a whole year. And that's our PV panel, or our roof with PV panels on it in an abstracted way. If I move the neighbor, it will update immediately. And you see there's a, like, okay, this is south here. There's less sun, right? If I put it up there, that's going to be the maximum or not. Yeah, well, it's going to receive almost the same everywhere. These are minor differences. But yeah, so what I can also do is ask about the script some more, but well, that would be another video. You should download this Ladybug context profile and give it a try, and then make a copy of it like this. If you click another person's profile like this, you can create a copy. Now I have my copy here, and I can edit this and give it my own instructions, right? So any public profile, just click it, create a copy, and you will have it in your own. I don't need those, but yeah, so that's it for the context profiles. We believe this is a super powerful feature because it will allow you to make Raven, which is, like, you know, good at some tasks but also not good enough at many other tasks, really a customized agent for your workflow. And we're super curious to see what you guys are going to do with it and how you're going to make Raven an expert at so many different tasks. And we're super excited about this, like, new feature because it's going to unlock a lot of possibilities. Again, if you need help, we have this FAQ here. We have help.raven.build, which we're also building out over time. And if you need more support, you can reach us at support@raven.build or on our Discord channel, which you can find on our website down here. All right, thanks for watching, and have a lot of fun playing around with the context profiles. And please comment below what you're doing with it, what works, what doesn't. Give us feedback and help us make Raven better. Thank you very much.